Good morning, good afternoon to some of you in the East Coast. Good morning, the rest of you. Really glad that you're here today. Let me make sure that we are recording. Yes, it looks like we are, and I am very glad that you've taken the time to join us this morning as we announce our new GenesisZr Multi Pro zirconia. My name is John Von Thaden. As you can see on the screen there, I am the Chief Operating Officer here at America Smiles Network, and we are really excited about what we are going to be presenting to you today. Genesis has been well received in the market, and we think that our new multi-pro, multi-layer gradient zirconia is going to be a real winner. And those of you who are using appreciated or gradient products, I think that you're going to want to try this, and I think you're going to find it to be an exceptional product to add to your product line. So let's go ahead and just get started, and this is maybe 20 minutes or so, maybe a few questions. I've got you on mute as we begin, but you can unmute yourself if you have a question. If you have a question while we're going, if you raise your hand, I should be able to see that, and I will I'll try to answer those as we go, or can if you want to hold that till the end, that's fine, but want to be sure that we answer any of your questions. This is really our introduction to a product. We are probably about 12 days away from having product. We're anticipating the week of the 19th to be able to ship. We do have samples that we can ship to those of you who want to talk with us about that, but we think that you're going to be thrilled with the product, and we wanted to bring it to your attention so that you can put this either put in a pre-delivery order, or know that you will want to look at this here in late June and in July. All right, let's go ahead and get started today. Advantage number one is that this is a very high strength product at just over 1,000 MPa. It's one of the stronger multi-layers in the market, and is offered for full indication. It's one material for every application you can think of, and one of the most exciting things for us is that we've been able to, with our partner, be able to develop a product that is very strong and very translucent. And so it's available for all indications and has FDA clearance on all of those. In fact, not only are we strong, but we are 53% translucent. And so we think that this is a product that can be a centerpiece for your offering, not only for your specialty clients or cases, but we think you'll see that the simple ease of use and the price point make this a product that could really be a centerpiece of what you're offering. And we're very excited about that. I've got already one question. The product is being manufactured overseas under partnership for us. And we'll show you that how we're doing the translucency here as we go. The second is, of course, this aesthetic powerhouse at 53% translucency. We really are overcoming what has traditionally been a weakness of zirconia, either high translucency and low strength, or if you want a high strength, you lose translucency. And so, of course, this is a multi-layer product. And so some of you have already used multi-layer, and these multi-layer have different strength levels at different places in the product, from the with the incisal being higher translucency and slightly lower strength. But what we've done is combine these in a way that I think you'll see that we're doing something slightly different to increase and hold the strength longer and more thoroughly through the product, and still give you the amazing translucency at 53%. And the way that we're doing that is that if most other multi-layers split the product at the 50% mark, or about halfway through the product. The top half of the disc is of higher translucent, but also lower strength. And we're taking this up to about 70%. And so the incisal zone is higher in the disc, slightly higher in the disc, but because of that, we get both a very high translucency in the incisal region, but also maintain the strength of the product throughout the remainder of the disc. And so we're going from, we're able to market the disc at 1,050. We're about 850 or so at the top end in the incisal zone. But for many of these discs, they're splitting that closer to halfway mark. And our product has been we're able to do this with a smaller incisal zone. So when you're designing, you'll have to think about that. It'll be a slightly higher in the disc than perhaps you might use in some of the other products in the market. We also, our third advantage, though, is that we have the widest range of shades. Not only will we have all 16 Vita shades from A1 to D4, but we also have 3 bleach shades, and we are launching with 7 3D master shades. Now, on the 19th, we'll have all of our core shades available, and we'll bring in, by the end of the month, we'll bring in the remainder of our shades. No zirconia available today has a wider range than the GenesisZr Multi Pro, and we'll show you some of that as we move through this. But we'll have the availability in stock at all times by the end of the month. Every shade available here, and we'll be carrying. Of course, what we do today is that we manufacture and or carry shades in stock based on how customers are ordering. And so those of you who communicate to us what you'd like to order or what you anticipate utilizing the most, we will be sure that we always have a little more in stock. And that's what we've been doing with both our own zirconia and that we manufacture, as well as other products that we carry, like the Adite 3D Pro, which we will continue to carry. We also, the Multi Pro product will have the widest range of thickness, all the way from 12 to 30 with every size. Now, we are starting this first week of the 19th with 14, 16, and 18. And again, by the end of the month, we will carry every size in stock here in our University Park, Illinois location. But we've brought in already 14, 16, and 18, and then we'll follow through with those others. So the 30 millimeter disc is one that is difficult to get in a multi. And so we're very excited to be able to offer that, and we will have those available for you. Again, by the end of the month, we'll have the 25s and 30s. The fifth is really a very remarkable and interesting thing that we've been able to do with this product, is that we offer the widest range of sintering curves. We're anywhere from, and the widest range of high end for the sintering temperature, so that this product can work in every sintering oven, regardless of what your top level is. While we are in the 1550 to 1530 range when we're recommending, we can sinter, and you can sinter between 1510 and 1570. Some of you may have sintering ovens that don't go to the 1550, and we do have curves that allow that. But we also have fast curves for those of you who perhaps are milling something a couple of units at a time and want to utilize sintering. We have a 2-hour, and that I think you will find to be very fast and effective. And we believe that we can hold the aesthetic beauty between in these, when you have smaller number of units in your sintering oven, between 2 hours or 4 hours. We will, of course, in our normal process, be utilizing the sintering cycle that's about 11.5 for all of our units, because we're running multiple units simultaneously. But certainly for large bridges, you're going to want to use that larger, longer sintering curve. We'll provide that information to you along with your purchase, so that you can have that available for you to consider. But the wide range of sintering temperatures to be able to get a very beautiful aesthetic is a benefit, we think, because you may be able to utilize an existing sintering cycle you already have that matches with our new Multi Pro. So if we were to make a summary here, the colors 16 Vita shades plus the bleach, and now the new 3D shades, super high translucency. We are the fracture toughness at 5 MPAM is the minimum. We've measured this closer to 6. 5 is what the standard requires, and so that's what we're publishing, but we've measured this up to 6. The hardness level at 1250, but as I said, the bending strength, the cervical part of it at 1050 is a very strong product. You can be very confident that this is going to work for all of your applications and for use with both large bridges and also with single units. Let me show you a couple of examples of how this product stacks up with maybe some competitive products. We are marketing the 3D Pro product still from Adite. It is slightly higher translucent at 57%. It's all 100% TOSO. Our product includes TOSO powder, but it's a mixture. And while the 3D Pro now has just recently launched some 3D shades, their range of shades are not quite as extensive as what we'll have for our Genesis Multi Pro. Also, of course, we sell this product, the 3D Pro, we sell at a very, very competitive product price point. We're about $15 to $20 below the average for through America Smiles, and a 140 is what our 14 millimeter price standard price will be. And for the Genesis Multi Pro, will be at $115 in our promotional price point, I believe. And we think that, of course, the 3D Pro is marketed against the Katana and Ivoclar Prime, and we really believe that while we think that for many that are using those products, they will see the Genesis Multi Pro as a competitor. Our real market competitors are Argan and Apsara, and so we want to showcase a little bit more information about those, and that's what I think my next couple of slides do. So if we were to compare Argan's HT Plus and their ST multi-layer, our product falls right in the middle of their strength, stronger than their multi-layer, not quite as strong as their HT Plus, but our translucency at 53% is going to be significantly different. And again, our product is available for all indications. Of course, while they offer a couple of things like those 5 light shades on the Argan HT Plus, we'll have all of the classics plus these. Here are the 7 3D shades that will be available: 1M1, 2M2, 2M3, and so on. And then, of course, we're also going to have every size. So one of the interesting things about the market is that there are other product multi-layers in the market that have said that they have multiple sizes, but you can never get them. And we will be carrying every size from 12 to 30, and they'll all be available again by the end of the month here. And we think with the sizes and with the curves, we offer a very competitive solution against Argan. Of course, proof is in the pudding, right? You're going to have to see the product itself, how comfortable you are with it, and how it looks coming out of your ovens. We would like to be able to assist you in that. We're confident that you're going to be very pleased with the final result. Then Apsara offers a very competitive product as well in terms of price points, but we think that the translucency of the GenesisZr Multi Pro is a very compelling story. Their products, they have both a multi-layer, aesthetic multi-layer, and a function multi-layer, but our translucency, again, at 53%, should be significantly different and a visible difference for you and your dentist. One of the things that we are thinking is that, you know, there is a range in which there may not be a significant, even though I may be 53 and another 55, you may not see any difference, or 57, but we think that it offers the potential for some significant benefit, and certainly 46 versus 53, we think that's a viable difference in translucency, and gives you a lot of flexibility when utilizing this product, since it is full indication. So here's where our price points fall. In fact, during our introductory this month and all through July, everyone will buy at our introductory price points. And so they're actually slightly lower than I had on that other slide. 14s at $94, 12s at $84. Of course, our 30s at $184, just because it's so thick. It's using a fair amount of powder there. But one of the things that I think you'll see as you compare this to other products in the market is that even our standard prices are going to be extremely competitive versus the companies that we've just discussed. And those of you that are members, I know a number of you are members on here. Our membership, which provides a wide range of benefits, but also offers you discounts on all of our products and services. Here, it's a $20 difference per disc. And at $125, you don't have to buy a lot of discs a month. $125 a month for our membership. You don't have to buy a lot of discs in order to make that pay for itself at $20 a unit here. And again, through the end of July, we'll be offering everybody, we'll see the automatic introductory price. The product is set on sale, no special codes needed. And so you can purchase between now and the end of July at those introductory prices between $84 and $184. Well, one of the other things that we want to remind people of, and we did just a week or so ago, we had a webinar on the Adite Biomic coloring system, which we are marketing and offering, but very high on utilizing now when we do any finishing of crowns or bridges for our customers, all on fours where customers asked us to finish those, or where a lab has asked us to complete that work for them. We're using Biomic and very happy with the results. The Biomic product is a perfect complement to the GenesisZr Multi Pro and available for you. And we have promotional specials going on right now for trial kits and the full kits. If you haven't tried our stain and glaze, the Glaze F product, which is the base product to be utilized with when utilizing the Biomic, we can send you a sample for free with any order. Just request that when you place the order. You can contact us and we'd be happy to provide you with a sample of our F glaze to let you try that, see what you think. It's a very nice product as a standalone, but also is the initial base product that you would utilize if you were going to apply any of the other flowable ceramics that are part of the Biomic coloring system. So again, we want to thank you for just taking a few minutes this morning to learn a little bit about the Multi Pro. I'd be happy to answer any questions. We have plenty of time. It's about 22 after. Product will be available again week 619, so you can pre-order today. You can call us at our number 708-746-5730 and talk with our sales team, and they'll be able to place that order for you. You can be one of the first to receive, or you can go right to americasmiles.net and enter your order if you would like to do so. If you have questions, we'd love to take them, and you can unmute yourself. I gave everybody that ability to do, but I think all of you are muted, even Andrew at the moment. But if you have questions, be happy to answer some of those at this time.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I use Mio extensively, have for many, many years, been incredibly happy with it. How does the Biomic or whatever it is compare to that?
As a non-technician, I'm probably the absolute wrong person to answer, but I can tell you that when we had our webinar just a week or so ago, Daniel Swami, who is the head of product technology over at ADI, talked about the Mio product, and he said it's very good and is a very similar kind of approach and applying it. I believe that it's a flowable ceramic as well, but he talked about that they have found that as they have worked with the Biomic product, they've just found its flexibility and versatility to be able to use it, because it's not a traditional stain and glaze, but instead that flowable ceramic, that it's been a very good product. But he said that the Mio product has a similar approach to how it's applied, and so I think you might find it similar. I think you would find our price point is slightly different. Again, he said that that there were people who have told him that they found very similar use and results, and others who I think sometimes people find that what they've been used to is what they like the best, but I think you would find it to be a very similar kind of solution.
Thank you.
For sure. Mari, yes. In fact, we would be happy to send you some sample crowns. Mari has asked, can we see what a crown looks like once it's centered? I have some pictures I can show you if you give me a moment. Here's products, just some quick 2-unit bridge or connected units here that you can see both the 3.4 or 3.4 hours or the 11.5 hour. You can see the difference at the various temperatures. There's not a the recommendation was that the 1510 what didn't work there, but this is one example. All they've done is polish these units. They are not glazed or stained at all. These are just polished units coming off. Let me see what else I've got here. I think I have a bridge. Let me see, but I think the bridge may be after it's had some stuff applied. Let me see what I've got. So here's a couple of examples, and of course, as it moves, it's not as easy to look at these. But you can start to get some. You can start to get some instance of these products. So I can get you some more, Mari. And what we would be very happy to do, it's one of our practices that we have offered for a long time, is that we will mill 2 to 3 sample crowns for you that you can send us the designs, and we'd be happy to mill those so you can compare that product and what you're doing elsewhere, or what you might be doing with your own product, and see what this looks like. We'd be happy to do that for you. Well, again, we would love to. We'll be following up with those of you who have joined us today, just to see if we can answer any questions and provide you with either some sample crowns, either from your designs or ours. We have sent out a few sample discs. We'd be happy to work with you to send you a disc if you would like to try it. And then we are looking forward to having some feedback from you as you try the Multi Pro product. We think that you're going to find it, like I said, to be not only very efficient in terms of price point, but very effective in terms of delivering the kind of high quality solution to your dentist from a product that can be used across indications. And we think that we're nearing with this product a price point where multi-layer or these kinds of multi-pro product solutions could be your centerpiece. If you're using pre-shaded or gradient products at all today, this could be your single solution for everything, because we think the price point certainly gets us very close. And those of you who are utilizing our Genesis ST1100 but have at times wanted something different, the Multi Pro might be a product that you use for some select customers or cases. And again, we'd love to walk you through or assist you as we can. We think that you'll find that this is the kind of product that you will come to expect from America Smiles. And all of our product will be adopting our new logo and design. So if you've been receiving other Genesis product from us in the past, if you start to see product that looks like this GenesisZr logo, just know that we're in the process of migrating all of the product to our new GenesisZr look. And but it's the exact same product it's always been. All we're doing is changing the colors and scheme. So if you have any questions from us, we'd love to take those, and I can be available. But other than that, we are through for today. Look forward to serving you and thanking you so much for an opportunity to spend a few minutes with you and for your business. We really appreciate it, and we recognize the responsibility we have to continue to deliver good quality products for you, and we take that seriously. So thank you so much for trusting us and for your partnership.